Welcome back to the Dee Armstrong Show. You know, I was just thinking one of the best things for keeping families and relationships together is keeping or building things that will last. And that is the subject of our next guest, Stephen Whittle. Thank you so much for being with us. Don't know where that came from, but I'm just thinking about my kids. We did a lot of home renovation projects, and they still talk about them today.
You know, there's nothing more fulfilling than getting the family together to accomplish a common goal that'll bind you together.
Mm-hmm. Now, what's new in the home renovation field right now?
Well, what I want to talk to you about is, you know, well, eco-friendly is all the buzz these days, and I got a couple things that touch on that. The first thing is a product that I've always loved that is making a real design comeback, and that's cork flooring.
Wow.
Now, this comes from Portugal. It's 100% natural, it's recyclable and reusable. Now, cork is harvested from the bark of the cork oak tree, so you don't have to kill the tree or harm the tree at all to take the bark, you know.
Well, let me ask you this, Stephen. Is this for people who have small children, or is that a durable floor?
Yeah, the cork is it's a durable, resilient surface. It's easy to clean. It's hypoallergenic. It's warm and comfortable on your feet. And the style choices, the shades, the colors, the classic patterns, elegant finishes. There are just so many qualities about cork flooring that are appealing and will be appealing to homeowners. To $15 a square foot, so it's competitive with other flooring materials, and you can find out more information at realcorkfloors.com.
Okay, he's in New York. Great interview. Now, thank you so much, Stephen, for being with us for those few minutes. Now, he's going to have some more information. You can see him sometimes on Home and Garden, but we still have Al here in the studio with us. What do you think about cork? You agree with him?
I love cork, and absolutely. A couple of things that he didn't add is cork not only is it a natural green product because it's coming off the bark of the tree without damaging the tree, is that it has that cellular structure, gives it some memory. For instance, if you put a chair or a heavy object on cork and leave it there for a few days, few weeks, few months, and then move it, about 80% of that impression in the wood will recover.
Wow.
So it will come back. Now, it's not going to spring back, but over a period of a day or two,
it will come back.
Exactly.
Okay. We have a phone call for you.
Okay.
Is this Ashley, I do believe? You have a phone call for Al? Okay, go ahead.
I just moved into a home, and I painted the walls in my living room like a light pastel yellow.
Okay.
And the floors I have now, it's carpet, but it's this hideous light green carpet, and I'm planning on ripping that up and replacing it with hardwood. Do you have any suggestions on what wood would be best that would best complement the light yellow walls?
Oh, good question.
Well, and my goodness, there's so many choices and colors and wood styles. You start with the species for the graining, but I think your color palette is going to be pretty wide open, including we've got in our sample floor a whitewashed wood and a red wood, but then in our market we're finding the more dark natural colors are popular.
That's been popular in this area?
But I think one question that I'd ask the caller is, are you on a crawl space or a slab? Because the reason is your color is going to be your choice because you can solve that. But I think what you need to think about, just like we were talking about foundation and structural
She's just told me in my ear she's on a slab.
Okay. All right, so engineered wood is what I'd be looking for. And when I say engineered, what the mills do is they cross peel the log and then they will cross ply it. Engineered wood is a structurally more stable wood than a solid piece of like size. Again, back to we live in the South, humidity is a fact of life. If you put a solid down on a slab, you're going to get into a lot more expense, whereas we can take an engineered and glue it directly to the slab. So again, saving a step and some material cost.
You know, it sounds like what I'm hearing from you is this. A lot of times, and women are guilty, we go in the store and we head for the red sign that says sale, and then we say, I'm going to pick this out based on the price. But we need to know a lot more than the price, don't we?
Well, and the thing is with an engineered versus its light partner in a solid, it's going to be less expensive. You know, so you can have the look and the price, but we just need to slow back down to that question. How do you live? Dogs, mice, cats, children. What are you trying to accomplish? And get you the right answers.
And I'm so proud Ashley called in. Now, how many different kinds of woods are out there? It seems that you're telling me there's all kinds.
Well, come into the store and you will see, let's just say you need a guide to kind of help you zero in. And
Okay.
that's both not only the style and the look, but your budget. Do you want a narrow look, or what we're seeing, some increase in popularity in the 5- and 7-inch wide planks.
Now, why? So a narrow plank would give you a more closed-in look?
Well, a narrow piece has been more traditional sand and finish. In other words, site finished, and it comes in narrow strips and they're nailed together. And that's to fight a little bit of what we call cupping, where that solid wood wants to turn up a little bit as the cellular structure absorbs moisture over the years. An engineered is going to lay flat and stay flat.
Oh, okay.
So it's really that long-term look, but the color is going to be your choice, and you've got a number of options. The other thing is the finish. Do you want a distressed look or a smooth look? And let me show you, we were talking about my dog earlier. So this is Cooper.
This is Cooper.
Cooper runs, and Cooper's got nails. And so in our house, we've got a wood project going on, and we're going with a distressed wood look.
Oh, so when Cooper does his thing,
it'll blend right in.
There's a lot to think about. That will make life a whole lot easier.
Well, sand, people don't think about that, but a grain of sand's got 32 cutting edges. You get it on your floor, get it up, because otherwise you're walking on sandpaper without the paper, and that's what scratches your finish. So buy something that works with how you live, so that you don't feel, oh, I can't do that.
Now let me ask you this, okay, with how I live. Suppose my favorite room is the den, and I have a fireplace. Now, is that heat affecting the wood? Should I go with tile, or does it matter?
Well, you're not going to get the wood all the way up to your fireplace, because that's going to create a hazard from the heat. So you do need a buffer there.
Okay.
But at the same time, once you get to the hearth as your buffer, the wood can go right up to it.
Oh, okay.
To the hearth area.
Okay. Good information. Thank you so much, Al, for sticking around. Good information. One more time, how they can reach you?
Well, I told you ColumbusFlooringandMore.com, but we have a shortcut, and that's CooperKnows.com. It'll take you to the same place.
Awesome, awesome. Hit them up and ask some questions on the blog. Thanks so much again. You know, we have so many wonderfully talented people, floors and moors, and we have musicians too. We have one from Columbus State University coming up. He is Joel Sharbow, a classical guitarist, and he'll be back after the break. Thanks so much, Al.
You're quite welcome.